back and forth then? Okay. Are we live? Yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this afternoon's CSCHC matchup in the semifinals of the playoffs. You got the number 3 seeded Marauders taking on the Seton Hall Pirates. Winning the draw is Cole McCulley. Cameron Toussaint with a couple awards for the Seton Hall Pirates pregame. McCulley got his award last evening as Millersville took down Westchester 6-1, I believe that scoreline was final. Shot saved by Schroeder. He's back in net tonight, makes the first save on a shot by Seton Hall. We apologize for any technical difficulties we may encounter. We're not in the same spot we were last night, so we're on the opposite side of the ice. Shot saved by Schroeder, kicked into the corner. Kohata wraps it around for Hennessy. Oh, misplayed. Seton Hall with a chance. And it goes back in deep. 40 seconds have ticked away. Still deadlocked at zeros here early on in this matchup. This pass found by Hennessy. Looked for McCulley, wouldn't go. Dumped in by the Marauders. Seton Hall's going to scoop it up in their own zone. Look to make something happen. Come in the opposite direction. Lifted ahead by the Pirates. Sent in deep. Giving chase is going to be Dunnigan. Vaccarello out this evening with a shoulder injury. Hopefully he can come back if Millersville advances to play in the championship round tomorrow. Here's Burke, had a hat trick last evening, looking to do it again. Can number 14 get it done? Walks his man out wide. And I think they're going to say the net came off. So no goal on the play. And in net for the Seton Hall Pirates is going to be the opposite to Dylan Schroeder's number 30, the Seton Hall number 30, Joey Salvador. And if my knowledge is correct, he is who the Marauders faced off against last time these two teams met, which was October 14th, very early on in the season. Millersville got edged by Seton Hall in that one, 44-2, excuse me. So this one scooped up by Rysack. Still good. Okay. Seifert snapping it back around, looking for Connor, couldn't connect. Now lifted over to number 10, O'Leary. His shot blocked. Chance for the Pirates. It rolls into the corner. It's going to be number 44, Winkle. He picks it up. Hounded by a Marauder skater. I believe that was Seifert. Yes, it was. And now Seifert collects, fires a pass to Burke. Just made a run up ice early. Is he looking to make another one? Here he comes. Turning on the Jets. Has a man with him in Corelli. Corelli gets bodied off the puck by number 14, Luke Spagnolo. Picked up by Corelli. Save on the shot by Buck. Back to Corelli out front on his backhand. It wouldn't go. Seifert can't glove it down, so Dunnigan's going to grab it. Millersville looking to strike early here. 17:45 left in the first. Dunnigan fires a pass ahead. It's going to be picked off. And Seifert corrals it. Now sent into the Marauder zone. Schroeder out to play it. Going to backhand it around. Intercepted by number 22, Volpe. Shot by Toussaint, fanned on the chance. Going the other way is Kays. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Zerko. Zerko hits the brakes, fires one. Off the boards, out front. Oh, off the side of the net. That was, I believe, no, I'm sorry, Dunnigan down low. Here's Kohata. Shot goes wide. Dunnigan in deep. Seton Hall with it, looking to break out. McCulley stops that play. Zerko recollects in the corner. To McCulley, loose out front. And bobbling it, but recovering is Salvador. The ever-present Tyler Pullen was there. You see a little slap on the pads to Joey Salvador. Hey, good job, keep. Travis, what are you seeing early in this one with 17:03 remaining in the first?
See a lot of chances early on for the Marauders. We saw a chance early on the Marauders, that with Gavin Buck. And who was that? I believe that was Jacob Burke who took it by himself, tried to swing it wide on the goaltender. So Marauders, just a lot of energy so far start this first period.
And that's what they needed against the Seton Hall squad that they couldn't get it done against early on in the season. The 8th and the 14th, these two teams met in October, so very early matchups. Both squads have improved, and let's see who gets the better of one another. McCulley throws it out front. Oh, it wouldn't go for Hennessy, looking to strike and get the good guys up by one. Kept in and collected by the Pirates. Hennessy fires it back to Rysack. Connor lobs one to Pullen. Boston walks it into the zone, flips it to behind the crease of Salvador. And a quick change for the Marauder forwards. Here's Zerko. Zerko can't strip his man of it. Pickpocketed by Dunnigan. Leaves it for Zerko. slamming his man into the Marauder bench. Schroeder out to play it. Dunnigan has it behind Schroeder's cage. 16 minutes show on the big board. Fires a pass to Pullen. Makes his man miss the contact. Pullen hits the red line and flips one in. Bouncing puck, Salvador kicks it into the corner. Toussaint fires a pass ahead for number 14. Spagnuolo comes free of the zone. It's going to be an icing call. Nothing doing as Kays and Kohada were miles ahead of a Seton Hall Pirates player. 15:40 remain here in the first. Still deadlocked at 0. Folks, these two teams come into this evening separated by 1 point. Millersville finishing the season with 23 points on the year and Seton Hall 24. I mean, they are dead even. Burke to Kohada. Kohada keeps it in, back to Burke. Fires one, rink wide for Corelli. Shot goes just wide to Salvador. Kohada on his backhand. Wraps it into the corner. Kays goes down, no call, they say. Pass goes wide to the zone. Dunnigan sends it back in. Seton Hall's been pinned in their zone most of the first 5 minutes here. Great job by this Marauder forecheck. Seton Hall again looks to break out. Now they here with speed. I believe that's Toussaint. Yes, it is. He flips one in. Kohada is going to give chase. On him is going to be a white jersey Pirates player. Burke leaves it for Kays. Kayser had one last night. Let's see if he can do it again. Seton Hall regains possession. Tyler O'Leary with it from right between the circles. Quick change for the Marauders. Shot goes wide and a chance. Blocked that time by the captain, Kohada. Getting his nose dirty early at Paolini. Looking to lay the boom on Fearon. And here comes Ryder. Ryder. And it comes free of the zone. Carey was looking to collect the garbage on that one. Carey has it now in neutral ice. Leaves it for Dunnigan. Fires a pass to Petticone, the New Jersey native. Flicks one to his fellow. No, that's Ryder, not Paolini. Petticone through his skates, and now Seton Hall the other way. But Millersville has the manpower back. They hit the red line, send it deep. Schroeder's going to hang on for a whistle. 14-12 remain here in the first. Travis, early on, this Marauder forecheck has been fantastic. What do they have to do to beat Salvador and get the first one on the board?
Well, what they really have to do is, just keep the pressure in front of the net. Like you said, they spent the majority of the time in Seton Hall's zone. That's what they got to do, but just get traffic in front of Salvador, make him move side to side.
Shot hits the stick of Seifert and cleared by the Marauders. It's Tozer with it for Seton Hall. Fires a pass ahead. Seifert's there. A young gun for Millersville who's been very impressive all season long. Jeremy Seifert fired a pass to Petticoat. No, it's misplayed. Leaving it. Oh! And somehow keeping that out of the net was Dylan Schroeder. Another Herculean effort from number 30 in black and gold, as he has done all season long. Dylan Schroeder. Seifert kicks to Petticone. Lobbing one ahead, looking for McCulley. Bouncing puck found by Tozier. Backhanded around. No, off the netting. Here's McCulley. Puck batted away. Tozier recollects. McCulley chases him down, so he fires a pass ahead to Spagnuolo. Walked out wide. Nothing doing, Dylan Schroeder. Little left-handed larceny as he picks that one out of midair. 13-14 remain here in period number 1. Still deadlocked at 0. Both these number 30 goaltenders have been fantastic thus far. So face-off will be to the left of Schroeder. Out there for the Marauders, it's going to be Kays, Corelli, Kays, Corelli, Burke the forwards, Ward, Johnston the defenseman. Wardo going to get some more ice time this evening thanks to the injury to Vaccarello. Here comes Burke, has a man with him in Corelli, 2-on-2. Corelli, beautiful pass, Burke couldn't get there. Burke's a big guy, he just didn't have the reach on that one. Now it's up front, and it's no! They wave it off, they say it hit the face mask of Joey Salvador. That's using your face, folks. Thanks to Jacques Plante, that's not some stitches. Millersville still dangerously with it. Shot by Burke, gets loose, saved by Salvador. Burke rides his man into the corner. Johnston with the prevention on the clearing attempt. Millersville still with a chance. Under 13 to play, throwing it out front. Zerko can't corral it. Johnny has to keep it in. Does so successfully. The play stays alive. Corelli gets a stick slashed out of his hands. No call. No, that's Buck. And Buck's going to go to the box for a hooking call. So Buck's going to go to the box. 12:09 remain here in the first. That is not what the Marauders needed. He's going to go 2 minutes for hooking. So, Travis, how does Millersville kill off this penalty here with 12:09 remaining?
You just got to really be aggressive on a forecheck. One thing I was going to say before the game began, the Marauders can't let their emotions get the better of them. I know Gavin Buck's stick was slashed out of his hands, but you just got to be careful because the referees have eyes everywhere.
That, and they always get the retaliation call. They never get the first one. As someone who played for many, many years, I know that firsthand. Chance now for Seton Hall. Nothing doing, not even in the same zip code for Schroeder. Now kick to the point to Fearon again. He got an award earlier this evening as well. And walked in by Toussaint. Shot saved by Schroeder. Sent the length of the ice by Millersville. 11:35 on the big board. Picked up by Fearon. Quick change for the Marauders. Rink wide to Toussaint. He is going to be ever present for the Pirates, as he always is. Lobs one in, giving chase. It's going to be James Griffin, one of the captains here for the Seton Hall Pirates. Griffin to O'Leary. Back to Toussaint at the point. Shot blocked, saved by Schroeder. Dylan Schroeder. It's like he has 16 eyes stapled all around his head. The guy is like a spider, has eyes everywhere, and picks that one out of thin air again. 11:06 remaining here in the first. Still deadlocked at 0. 58 seconds left on the Buck penalty. Winning the draw that time was Petticone. It rolls in the corner. Tozier against Kohada. It comes free. Back to Tozier. He fires one to the point to Spagnuolo. Spagnuolo walks it out wide against Kohada now. Dennis forces him. Dunnigan with a blocked pass. Gets it picked off at the point, though. Kept in. Here's number 5, Olhorn. Rink wide, tipped by Dunnigan. The ever-present Kai Dunnigan for the Marauders has been fantastic all year, on display yet again. Millersville wanting it bad this evening. And here's Petticone launching one. And Salvador is going to play it for his defenseman. 20 seconds left on the Buck penalty, and then we're back to 5-a-side. 10:25 left here in the first. Walking with it up ice is Spagnuolo, forced out wide. Shot, it's loose. 5 seconds till we're back. Rysack launches one into orbit. Toussaint knocks it down, back to 5-a-side. Buck to the bench, in place of him goes Burke. Rysack fires a pass for Corelli, has open ice. Justin Corelli is saved by Salvador. And now picked off by Millersville, it's Kays. Kays with it still, now it comes to Seifert. Shot tipped, goes just wide by Burke. Can he do it again, folks? Jacob Burke was immaculate last night, had 3. And offsides is the play. 9:29 remain here in this one. And Travis, Millersville's forecheck has been lights out thus far. How do they keep this up?
Just got to keep the pressure on you. You can't lose sight of your focus. No matter what happens so far in this first period, you just got to keep the pressure on. That's what the Marauders are doing. So Brandon Kays was like almost had a shot there. I believe it was Kays who rang it off the mask of the Seton Hall goalie.
Yeah, Kays was the one that rang it off of Salvador's head. And again, folks, thanks to some innovations brought about by Montreal Canadiens goaltender Jacques Plante, that's not some stitches. And now a chance for Millersville if they're fast enough. Misplayed by number 37, Brendan O'Rourke. Corelli in. Looks to McCulley. Just getting enough of it with Salvador. Corelli fanned on the chance. Comes free of the zone. Seifert goes to Burke. Burke leaves it for Petticone. Beautiful play. Shot. McCulley tipped just wide. Wraparound try. He gets run over. They say play on. Burke strips his man of it. Now Burke from the corner leaves it for McCulley. Bouncing puck. It's loose. Picked up by Seton Hall. No help up ice, so he elects to take it himself. Now fired to number 16, Anselmo. Rockets one in deep. Ward's going to collect. 9:44 left. Boy, the track meet is on full display here. Both squads back and forth. Kept in by Hennessy. Now Petticone and Hennessy. McCulley kicks it ahead to Petticone. Little saucer pass for Hennessy. McCulley just over the net, getting enough of it with Salvador. And it's in! It's in! Joe Petticone! Joe Petticone makes it 1-0 early! Millersville gets it done! Oh! A beautiful play. That, kids, is why you go to the net. Joe Petticone puts the first number on the board. Travis, how about that play by Joe Petticone?
What an incredible play by Petticone. That's why I said just keep the pressure up and good things will come.
Well, look for the intensity to ratchet up here in the 8 remaining minutes we have, folks. 8:15 to be exact. Seton Hall with a stretch pass of their own. They're looking. Kai forces his man out wide off the back of the net. Zerko in to help out against Griffin. Now it's kicked to the point. O'Leary back to Griffin, now Fearon. Fearon back to O'Leary. Shot nothing, Dylan Schroeder with a save! Hit him right in the logo and he hangs on. Dylan Schroeder again, ever present. 7:54 left in the first period. Millersville now leads thanks to Joe Petticone, 1-0. Jacob Burke, Brandon Kays, and Corelli are the forwards. Kaiser can't win that draw completely, so Seton Hall maintains possession. In deep is Corelli. Great effort by Justin. Lifts it to Burke, fires a pass to Corelli. Has a man in Kays, but it's 3-on-2. Wraps it around the corner. Toussaint against Kays. Kays is known as a big body. Couldn't get the right angle on Toussaint that time. Burke against, that was number 61. Sarah Piglia. Icing's going to be the call. Kohada beats Griffin to it. 7:26 remain here in the first. Travis, how about this Marauder offense early on?
Well, we know they can do it. And like last time, we talked about 10 minutes into the first before your offense really got going. I would argue the Marauders got at it right away in the first period, and they came to play today.
Oh yeah, this Marauder offense was turbocharged from the start this afternoon, and that's what you like to see. Here's Hennessy for Petticone. Back to Hennessy. Petticone again. Collects it from his skates to his stick. Gets taken down. They say play on. So it's a 2-on-2 the other way for Seton Hall. Rysack and Seifert against Griffin, and I believe that was Sarah Piglia. Dumped in. Seifert collects. Now Petticone. Can't rifle it around Tozier. McCulley intercepts. Cole McCulley, leading goal scorer for the CSCHC. Off the glass. I believe Salvador caught a piece of it. McCulley to Petticone. Saved by Salvador. So 6:48 remain here in period 1. 1-0 thanks to Petticone, almost with his second of the evening. Face off to the left of Joey Salvador. Winning the draw was Carey. Rysack on his backhand, kicks it down low to Corelli. Snaps one around, looking for Pullen. Instead, it's picked off by O'Leary. Now Carey in a puck battle. He's going to come away with it, throws it towards the net. It's picked off. Now going the other way is Fearon. Misplays it in to collect his buck. Has a man in Carey. Aiden Carey. No, off the iron. It could not have been any closer, folks, when it hit the inside of the post. Shades of the Cody Parkey double doink right here in Philadelphia. Poor Aiden Carey couldn't get it to go. Pulling with a chance. Seifert with a drive. No, kept in by Rysack. Back to Seifert. Seifert fires a pass to Burke. Berkey rattles one the whole way around. Scooped up by Fearon. Fearon lifts it ahead to a white jersey. Kays, the lone Marauder, in on the forecheck now. Picked off by Burke. Burke has ice. Burke made one man miss, made another miss. Shot goes high and wide. Let's see if he can do it again, folks. Had 3 last evening. Done again with a drive. It goes wide. Kays in deep. Pass is going to be corralled by Corelli as it doesn't find its intended target. Over to Kohada. Up to McCulley. And he tips it. They wave off the icing. So here's O'Leary behind his own net. McCulley on the forecheck. It's tipped. Petticone's going to pick it off. Send it back in. Glove down by O'Leary. Rink wide he goes. I believe that's Fearon. Now Hennessy makes his man lose possession, but coming away with it was number 14, Spagnuolo. Sent in deep by the Marauders, that was Dunnigan. Toussaint collects. Under 5 to play here in the first. Millersville leads 1-0 thanks to Joe Petticone. And his line is on the ice yet again. Lifted ahead by Toussaint to Serapiglia. Dunnigan strips him of it. Here's Petticone. Oh, makes one man miss. Can't get his pass to McCulley. And it's in his skates. Now Serapiglia. Nick Serapiglia loses it to McCulley. They're going to say McCulley for hooking. Wow. So that is the second Marauders call in this period. 4:31 to play. Travis, not the penalty to take here for Millersville.
No, but Millersville killed one off before, so just gotta do it again. Just, gotta keep your head down. Just gotta keep the grind going.
Well, that's one thing this team is known for. The sandpaper finish on these guys is insane. They clear the zone this time. These guys battle night in and night out. One of the grittiest hockey teams I've ever seen. Just play their guts out every single night. And here's number 22, Volpe. He kicks one back. Now rink wide to Fearon it goes. And Toussaint collects over to Fearon. Nothing doing on that one. And Fearon leaves it for Toussaint. Toussaint with a drive blocked. And Toussaint collects for Seton Hall. Here's Griffin. Rink wide to Fearon. Fearon walks with it. Out front, saved by Schroeder. Here's Griffin again. No call. Pullen gets the stick slashed out of his hands. And Fearon scores. On the power play, Seton Hall ties the game. Coach Capasso wants an explanation. He is losing his mind on the bench. Pullen literally gets the stick slashed out of his hands, and no call, they say. So 3:32 remains. Tyler Fearon equalizes this one. Nothing new for the Marauders. They've been known to battle back. Fearon collects. His pass picked off. McCulley leaves it for Petticone. Petticone shot, saved by Salvador. And there is McCulley trying to say, boys, look, I didn't touch him. 3:23 remain. Travis, what happened on that play there that the officials just didn't see?
Well, we don't know exactly what the officials were looking at. Just, you can't afford to go down 2 penalties in the first period. Just can't happen, and you always got to watch where your stick is.
Shot saved. That was right off the draw by McCulley. And lifting it out is Seton Hall. Seifert for McCulley. He sends it back in. Fearon collects. Over to Tozier. Rink wide, back to Fearon. He's the man that equalized this one. Shot blocked by Rysack. He and his man collide. They say play on. Connor Rysack! Goodness gracious! Just lowered the hammer on number 3, Cameron Adamek. Hennessy, shot and it's in! Will McCulley with the snipe from Ovechkin's office, baby! Cole McCulley gets it done! One-timed it from Ovechkin's office. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better one-timer. Wow! Travis, how about it?
Who else but Cole McCulley? Who else do we expect? You leave him all alone right in Ovi's offense. He's going to bury it 10 out of 10 times.
Well, Kohada in a foot race with Serapiglia, and he is gunning for him. These two tangle, and this one's going to get intense fast, folks. With it is Griffin. His shot blocked by Burke. Serapiglia sends it down low. Kohada gets his man behind the net. Corelli going to chip it out of the zone. 2:20 remain here in the first, and it is now a 2-1 hockey game thanks to Cole McCulley, and Dunnigan beats Griffin to it. Icing is the call. Folks, let me take you back here to that beautiful Cole McCulley goal, fed to him by, I believe, Adam Hennessy. Just a beautiful cross-ice pass, and he tagged it home from Ovechkin's office. And for those of you that don't know at home, Ovechkin's office is right there on that face-off dot, right where Cole McCulley was. He normally sets up on the power play, but McCulley did it even strength. Sarah Piglia snaps it around for Toussaint. Gets his pass blocked by Burke, but collecting is going to be Tozier. Stripping him of it was Petticone. It goes to Seifert to Burke. Has a man in McCulley. Berkey out wide. Leaves it, but it's picked off. Tozier and Petticone tangle. Burke. Intercepted. Dunnigan with a chance. It's loose. And it's in! Millersville. We're going to have some extras. And with his second of the evening, Joe Petticone makes it 3-1. How are you, number 12? Travis, how about it? That's his second one from just going to the net.
It's Petticone, Burke, and McCauley like getting all the offense so far for the Marauders. You know, those players were the top players last night. Last night was Jacob Burke. Now Burke's getting some of the assists. You love to see it early on.
Well, McCulley with a 4-point night last evening, and offsetting minors, I believe, for Seton Hall and the Marauders. So we'll see who goes to the box here, folks. And maybe the rust is showing for Seton Hall. Their last game, to my knowledge, coming 2 weeks ago on February 2nd, and that was a 7-2 shellacking by UPenn. Millersville again knocked off Westchester last evening, folks, in a 6-1 hammering. So in the box is McCulley and number 16, Anselmo. And this Marauder bench is electric. 1:41 remain here in the first. 3-1 your scoreline. This place is rocking, folks. Aiden Carey wins the draw. Rysack kicks it to Buck. Bucky makes one man miss. Can't make the second, so it's sent in by Seton Hall. Carey, rink wide to Seifert, up to Bucky, chips it into the zone. Salvador. Fearon against Buck. And no call on the slash by Fearon.